Every day, sometimes twice a day, Ryan Kutch laces up his shoes and steps out the door to do what all elite athletes do: hone his craft. Kutch is an Atlantic 10 champion cross-country and track athlete, and arguably one of Fordham's best runners of all time. Clearly, a lot of physically demanding training goes into that, but Kutch says that's not all there is to it.
I'd say you have to take apart the mental side, because when you wake up and go to practice, the physical's already taken care of, especially because it's really early, so it's already out of the way pretty much. But you still have to kind of sharpen up on what your goals are throughout the year, the season.
While Kutch stays physically and mentally sharp himself, he does his best to make sure his teammates stay the same way as well.
If needed, I try to say something to mostly the younger guys if there's a problem or they have some workout advice or something's going on, or just to try and get them more confident.
Junior Patrick Donahue is one of Kutch's teammates and can attest to the athlete's work ethic. However, Donahue also says there is a more lighthearted side to Kutch.
He works very hard and he's very serious about it, but at the end of the day, he's always a funny guy and he's down to joke around, but he has a very serious demeanor when he has to in races and hard workouts.
While the dozens of miles per week and impressive times run by Kutch are astounding physical feats, senior team captain Sean Phillips says that Kutch's leadership off the track may be his best quality.
He cares about every individual's performance, regardless of how good they are objectively at track. He's always asking how their races went, how their training's going. You'd have to work pretty hard to get him to talk about his own race, even if it was just minutes after he won the A10 championship.
Kutch says that one of his main priorities as he finishes up his year is to make sure that not only he competes at a high level, but that his teammates are up to the task as well.
But I really want to do a good job of being a better teammate, and when I'm doing core, I want my teammates doing core. When I'm doing strides, I want my teammates doing strides. Or if I learn something, I want to share that with them, so maybe it'll help them in the future. As for individual goals, Kutch says that he wants to win the 10-kilometer and 5-kilometer races at the Atlantic 10 Championships, as well as qualify for nationals in the 10K this outdoor season. I'd say he's on track to do all of that. For Fordham University, I'm Jack Regan.